It's a French Police Smith & Wesson Model 10. This is what the gun looks like. It's supposed to be 60 to 70%. It has quite a bit of rust on it, surface rust. There's some rust right here, a lot of rust in between. I haven't even taken it apart yet. I'm gonna take it apart or send it to a friend of mine that's a Smith & Wesson armor. It's got some rust along here. There's also some rust on the hammer. It says it's going to need cleaned anyway, so the cylinder locks up nice and tight. The trigger's stiff. The single action trigger pull is nice and crisp. I mean, it just drops. It's really nice. Double action trigger pull. It's got some creep in it. You can see the stamping. I'm not sure exactly what those stampings are. On guys that I saw, he had a stamping on the cylinder. I don't notice one on mine. This is the bore, if you can see it in there. This is uncleaned. It's right out of the box. This is after I cleaned it up. Cleaned up pretty nice. An armor friend of mine polished the trigger up. The stock double action trigger pull was between 12 and 15 pounds. He cleaned it up to be about probably between 10 pounds. It's a lot smoother now, as you can see from the last. I also, the front sight on it, well lit daytime, it shows up pretty good. I put some of the glow-on paint on it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it does show a lot better at the range and in low light conditions. It also will light up in the dark if you shine a light to it for about 10 seconds. You can see this, it's what it looks like. I held it underneath a light for about 10 or 20 seconds. I was doing a little bit of reading, and I found out that some of the proof marks on them might be kind of a mixed bag. Some are from a proof house in Ulm, Germany. The importer, Smith & Wesson's came in through Belgium. Probably between the 70s and early 80s. It's called Sidam. That's the name of the company that's in Belgium. They were imported into France for military and police and some bank couriers. So you'll probably see a lot of different proof marks on it. Some might be German, some might be Belgium, and other ones might be France. This is after I cleaned it up. I took some of the rust off that I pointed out earlier. The double action trigger was probably measuring about 14 pounds, somewhere between 12. Some of you that might not know already, the grips on it are called Trausch grips. They were designed by an inventor called J. Trausch. He made competition grips for the European and French police, and he basically started outfitting the Smith & Wesson Model 10s, and eventually went on. It's basically the same grip as the Manura and MR73 revolver, the ones that GIGN used to have, and different military and police units. They are awesome grips. I mean, a lot of people don't like them, but you can't get them anymore because Mr. Trausch passed away in 2012, and the company's now out of business. So if you can snatch up a couple pairs of them, I mean, they're really awesome grips. As you can see, the name is engraved in it. I think they're the most comfortable revolver grips I've ever had.
to adjust.